Allison here with VacMD, and today we're going to talk about the newest and the greatest cordless vacuum to hit the market, the Henry Quick. If you've watched any of our videos, and I will link the Triflex one above, you'll know that I love the Miele Triflex. It is a great vacuum. If you're in the market for a cordless vacuum, I've always said that's the one to pick, but that might be until now. This is the Henry Quick. We got to see this at the VDTA. It is a bagged cordless vacuum, the only one in the industry to have a bag. That is so important. If you watched my Triflex video, you know that that's the only thing that I felt like Triflex was missing. It needs a bag. Bags are healthier. You put a bag in your kitchen garbage can. Why would you not put a bag in your vacuum to throw away your dirt? Years and years ago, people were all on the bagless bandwagon, and the reason for that was because it was hard to find bags. Then the internet and the Amazon and the websites came around, and you could boop, 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 find your bag, get it sent to your home, life is good. So why don't we go back to bags? Because people have a mindset that bags are bad, that they fill up quickly. They do not. These are all myths. And that they smell, doesn't matter. They smell no matter what. Got a video about that too, and how to fix that. Enter Henry. Henry Quick. Henry is an European company. We really like them. They make quality vacuums. They are on every single cruise ship in the world, practically. If you've been on a cruise, you've probably seen a Henry. And this is their cordless vacuum. So let's take a look. Owner's guide. Have it unboxed, let's talk about what it comes with. First of all, when it comes to those bags that nobody likes, Henry gives you 26 pods. They call them pods. These pods hold twice as much dirt as your Dyson. That is capacity. Dysons keep it all fluffy. They don't pack it in. This will pack it in. Twice as much dirt in actual capacity, but really, these will last you a long time. When you remove them, they close up, so you're not exposing yourself to the dust and dirt. So if the fact that this has a bag was a drawback to you, forget about it. It's coming with 26 of these to start with. You're not going to have to purchase them right away. When you do, they're not terribly expensive. There are links below, not only for the Henry, but for the pods as well. These are healthier. 26. Who does that? It also comes with a wall mount, which is pretty standard in the industry for any of our cordless stick vacuums. The wall mount will also charge it, and you can put your tools on the bottom here. From what I could find, it does not have screws. You find your own screws and mount it on the wall where you need it. It also comes with this handle. This handle was designed so that when you're using the unit, it's lighter in your hand. As we talked about our Miele Triflex, it has a lower center of gravity, and since this center of gravity is higher, just like your typical stick vacuums, this handle counteracts that. It's an ingenious design. It has revolutionized the way that this unit is used. Also comes with a battery. Gotta have a battery. The battery runs up to 60 minutes, might be longer. I will be testing it out to see, and I will also be telling you how I like it with all the pet hair and all the tile and carpet we have here in the store and at home. Charger. This charger, you could just plug it into the wall like normal, or you can wind it and plug it into your dock. Also an Australia charger and a UK charger. So if you're a world traveler and you take your Henry with you, you can use it in Australia, United Kingdom, and in the US. How about that? And then you have your Henry. Your Henry will also say Hetty. Hetty is the pink version, but here in the US, they only have the Henry, the red version. This was my first time taking it out of the box. This quality of craftsmanship in this plastic is great. I know, plastic. All of your stick vacs and cordless vacuums are plastic. but I could feel a pretty big difference in the way that this feels versus the Schmeissens of the world or the Schnarks of the world. Even the other models that we carry here, I can feel a definite difference in quality. And that will be reflected in the price. These aren't the most expensive vacuums out there, but they're also not the cheapest. So this is going to be your higher end, mid-range stick vacuum. It also does not have a trigger. You don't have to worry about holding a trigger all the time. This one you just turn on. I don't have the battery in yet. I haven't charged it. Henry is known for its cute little smiley face on all of its units, and that's why they call them Henrys and Johns. There's a Hetties. There's a bunch of different ones. And let's look at this roller. It has a pretty substantial brush roll. You can remove the brush roll as well. This is the first time I'm doing it, and it seems to be, wow, pretty easy. I haven't read the directions yet on how to do that, but that came out so easy. And that's good because you want to be able, just like with the Triflex, maintain your brush roll. And it looks like it has a little bit of suction adjustment here as well. Adjust the suction depending on the surface. And then you have your standard wand. This area, this plastic that we've seen break on other brands, seems to be a lot more quality. So let's try it out. A whole week with the Henry Quick. I used it everywhere. I used it in my home and at my work, in the car, on the couch. I used it with pet hair. I used it here and there and everywhere. However, there are things I love about it and things I don't love. If you are shopping for a cordless vacuum and you want something bagged, this is it. This is the only option for you. This bag lasted a full week of several daily uses. And not just daily uses, I used it daily multiple times a day. And there's still room in here. It's hard to see, but the dirt really packs in there when it does. So this is not totally full. It's not totally packed in. It still has plenty more room to go. That does not worry me. If you had a bagged vacuum and used it as much as I did, I probably would have emptied it several times throughout the week, but I did not have to do that. But let's get to what type of home you have. If you have a home that has wall-to-wall carpeting, this may not be my first choice for you. And the reason is this unit's agitation is not as good as the Miele's when it comes to wall-to-wall carpeting. I did use it on wall-to-wall carpeting in my store, and I can just feel, I did not do any scientific tests, I can just feel how it did not dig as deep as the Miele. However, if you need to have, and most people should need to have, a bagged cordless, then do it. Do it. This should not be your only vacuum anyways. If you have a cordless vacuum, it should not be your only vacuum. I know a lot of people use it as their only one, in which case maybe ditch the carpet. Great on airy rugs, great on hard floors, all surfaces. Besides having a headlight, which is awesome because it illuminates dirt in places you can't see, you can also reduce the suction on the head with this little valve here and turn the brush roll off. All of those things aid in cleaning. Sometimes you need the brush roll off so it doesn't spit stuff. Sometimes you want to reduce the suction on the head when you're using it on an area rug. And it does have the feature that if you suck up the edge of something or something slows or stops this brush roll, then it will turn off. So all in all, I really like the cleaner head except for the agitation. Everything else, check, 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 check. Agitation, so good. The unit overall is super great quality. It is quiet to use. It does have the bulk of its weight up high. If you've seen my Triflex videos, then you'll know that the Miele Triflex is designed in such a way so you can put the center of gravity lower, which when you're doing large areas, that makes it easier for you as a user. I did find after doing maybe the entire store, going over areas 2 or 3 times, and the only reason why I did that was to spend more time with this. I did find my hand was starting to get tired, so I'd have to switch hands. on it, even with this grip. So the grip definitely helps, and it makes it better than the Dyson in that aspect, but it's still a little heavy. But I'm a strong person, it's not the end of the world for me, and if you are too, then you're fine. The wheels on the cleaner head are soft. They're soft, non-marring rubber, so this is still safe on all surfaces. It really pushes smoothly across wood floors as well as tile. I did spend a week with it, and let's see what the roller looks like. You can see there's some hair on it, but that's unavoidable. Any vacuum you get is going to have a little bit of hair on it, but Henry makes it very easy to pull out that roller, clean it off, put it back in, and you're good to go. You should be checking your rollers on any vacuum cleaner on a weekly or monthly basis, depending on the hair situation in your home. My hair situation isn't that terrible. My hair isn't that long yet. And then overall, the run time on this, they say it's 60 minutes. I believe it. I didn't test it out, but it's definitely sufficient run time. Like I said, I used it all week, every day. I didn't do just quick cleanups. I would do the entire living room and laundry room and kitchen, or I'd bring it then to the store and clean the entire store with it. Now mind you, when you're cleaning a whole house or vacuuming a whole house, you think it takes forever. It really doesn't. It just takes you some minutes. So 60 minutes on regular, which is what it's set to run on when you turn it on, and then you can press the plus button and bring it up to high. I rarely ever brought it up to high. It's great that it has that option, but it was completely sufficient on regular. Couple things I didn't like. The width of the cleaner head is kind of small in comparison to other models. It is a positive when you're trying to get in between things, but overall width, I think they could have added an inch or two. I think they could have added an inch or two and it would have been a little bit better. And then of course, it does not stand up on its own. It doesn't have any sort of detent. It does come with that dock, so when you go to put it away, you can dock it away. But since I didn't have it docked at my house, I found it was kind of hard to figure out a place to lay it. Or if you're vacuuming and you decide to stop for a second, rearrange things, do something else and come back to it, it would be nice to be able to have it stand up on its own like the Triflex. This wasn't meant to be a Triflex versus Henry comparison. This is just a honest use of a Henry. I still will sell this in the store. When I sell to my customers, I tell them all the good, the bad, and the ugly, because we ask all the questions that are needed in order to find the right unit for them. But there was a unit, a cordless unit with a bag missing from the market. It is here, it is Henry, it is amazing, I highly suggest it. We do have a link below that you can purchase it. When you do, you're purchasing from a small business, so we're so thankful. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. When you do, it helps the small business and it's free. Comment below about what you think of this Henry, and we'll see you guys all again soon.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello.
Hold on one second. What did you want? You want to be part of it? You want to be part of the video? You can't bite me while I'm doing videos. Okay? Ow! Hey, can you not drink? You little jerk. What's your rule? Okay. No, Sarah.